what's up? Welcome back to another vlog. So, currently sitting about 8 weeks out from the World Pro Championships. So, honest confessional, I'm behind schedule, so that's a little bit stressful for me right now. Coach has already let me know in my check-in this week. He essentially said, yeah, we're slightly behind schedule, but don't let it stress you out. Let's just keep on grinding and yeah, keep taking it one day at a time. So last show and last prep, I was way ahead of the game and just kind of able to coast into the show. This time around, because of my wedding, and also I'm also in a wedding, so I had her bachelorette this past weekend. So just had a bunch of like life things that are going on throughout prep, which brings me to kind of my next point, which is there's times in your life where it's literally once in a lifetime. Your wedding, your friend's wedding. There's those moments where the universe essentially comes in and says, hey, what matters more right now? Your show or showing up for your loved ones in the way that they need you to show up right now? And that's kind of been the theme for me over the past few weeks. I haven't really been able to get my head 100% in the game, to be 100% honest. I feel like I've had a ton on my plate with all the stress of the wedding. But I don't know, there's been new air. New air is the best way to describe it, I guess. Like in terms of where my headspace has been this week, now that all of those items are out of the way, I'm feeling like, okay, girl, now you gotta crack down, make every freaking day count. And like I'm slowly seeing changes each day, especially when I'm training. I'm noticing that things are looking different, which is a good sign. Now in 8 weeks, I have a boatload of ground to freaking make up. And so right now my steady state cardio is at 6 sessions per week, all of them 40 minutes in length. Paul also sent me over my new training plan, which is crazy high volume, which is awesome. I am not afraid of a challenge, but yeah, it's a ton of volume. Some of the workouts are taking me like 2 to 3 hours, just with all the drop sets and really just wanting to give it my all for all of it. So I'm hoping that when I do my check-in with him on Monday, that we're seeing some really great progress when we're comparing it with the way that things are looking. As you guys could see, that's kind of the way things are looking right now. Like I said, tons of work to do to get down to the conditioning level that I want to be at. Body fat percentage is sitting in between 14 and 16%, and at my last show it was like 8 or 9%. It's a lot of ground in a short period of time, but I feel like if I just take it one day at a time, I'm feeling confident that we can bring a really great package in. I also feel like I've kind of cleared the mental space now in my life to be able to prioritize the gym and be able to prioritize my meals. So I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey. You'll see weekly YouTubes from this point forward that will let you know what's going on in my life, kind of what it is that like going on with prep stuff. I'm still working with Vince Pit Stick to improve my insulin sensitivity. Digestion seems to be relatively consistent. I did notice when stress was high around the wedding, I noticed that like my gut and digestion were like really out of whack, but that seems to be leveled out. Other things to update you on: the Team Ange training camp event is happening next weekend, so about a week from today, which I'm really excited about. Anybody who is close to me in my life knows that this has been a dream of mine for a really long time, to be able to host these training camp events. And the eventual goal is to be able to take the camp on the road and be able to bring them to a bunch of cities across Canada and the US, so that I can meet you guys and be able to interact with you and just show you some of the training techniques that have been able to elicit great results for myself and other clients. So I don't really think I have anything else to update with you guys with today. I wanted to share my current macros. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, so it is, yeah, so I have my rest day macros, my training day macros, and then my refeed macros. So 1 day a week is a little bit higher in carbs, and then I have 2 rest days, which I'm following the lower numbers, and then I have my other training day their training day numbers. So I will check in again with my coach Paul on Monday, and we'll see what he has to say in terms of nutrition stuff. This week he only adjusted cardio but kept all my macro numbers the same, so I'm imagining if things aren't moving, I foresee that a drop in macros is going to have to happen, but we shall see. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep on grinding, keep on doing my thing, keep on controlling the variables that I can control, and then just hoping that the chips land well. A couple other new updates is that I'm going to be working with Kenny Wallich on my figure posing. So he's one of the best NPC, IFBB posing coaches. So we have our first call on Monday. So if he feels comfortable, I will film a segment of that, just like what I did in my last prep, to show you guys what's going on with that. Other than that, I think that's it for today. I figured it was going to be a quick video, not really able to share anything else really all that new. I wanted to end today's video by sharing a few clips from the wedding. I know some of you guys are kind of curious about that, so I'm gonna share that with you so you can see what that was like. But it was absolutely magical, fairy tale weekend. So I'm really, really grateful that I was able to marry my best friend, and everything was absolutely perfect. So that's it for this week, guys. We will catch you next week. Lots of love, and until next time.